Hi folks, we're here at the FOCUS Springfield tent at Sheriff Cocchi's 2019 picnic, and I'm with the Mayor of Holyoke, Alex Morse, who is now a candidate for the 1st Congressional District running against Congressman Neal. Thank you very much for coming by.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, Mike, for having me.
So you've been campaigning since you made your announcement recently. What are you hearing when you're talking to people about the issues? What are they concerned about?
Yeah, no, it's been a great first month so far. I've been spending a lot of time talking to people all throughout Western Massachusetts, Franklin, Hampshire County, Hampden County, and of course in Berkshire County and some parts of Worcester County. We also launched a coffee shop tour last Friday. So Friday morning I was in Williamsburg at the Elbow Room Coffee Shop. And 13 months out, to see 20 people on a Friday morning excited about this campaign, to ask questions and hear why I'm running, and another 25 people on Saturday morning in East Hampton at Tandem Bagel. To see that level of excitement and engagement in this campaign so early on is pretty encouraging for us and what we want to build over the next 13 months. And I'm committed to showing up everywhere and talking to people about the issues affecting them. And when you look at Western Mass and the challenges we have, the poverty, the economic inequality, the challenges in education, the opioid epidemic, it's important we send someone to Washington that actually wants to make a difference and make a dent on those challenges.
Now, you've been going to places where Congressman Neal's support may be a little bit soft. Generally, he's been stronger in Hampden County. Mm-hmm. So are you hearing dissatisfaction from people in terms of the level of representation or the level of him just turning up at things?
Yeah, I think that's a key difference between the congressman and I. Is I'm running a campaign that's going to be reflective of how I want to represent the district, and that means doing town halls, showing up, providing space for constituents and voters to directly interact with me, ask me questions, tell me their stories and their challenges. Congressman Neal hasn't done a town hall in over 2 years, and so a recurring theme, particularly in the Berkshires, Franklin County, is number one, not knowing who their member of Congress is, and not being able to ask them questions or see them. And when you think about the rural parts of the district in particular, transportation issues, people literally not having access to broadband internet, schools and hospitals closing in some of the hill towns and rural parts of the district. And so this argument that we have a powerful member of Congress, when you talk to people on the ground that are struggling to put food on the table, to send their kid to school, to find reliable transportation, to get a detox bed, they wonder, well, who is government really looking out for?
So if you're elected, you're going to be in a district that spreads across basically 4 counties of Massachusetts. Do you think that you'd be able to do it differently in terms of actually being accessible and being there? I mean,
yeah.
Turning up for any elected official is just really important to people to see them.
Yeah, and I think it's a question of our values. Like, I've always had that value as mayor, showing up in every neighborhood, being accessible at the cafes, the supermarkets, in my office, going to events and showing up in places where a mayor or a candidate hasn't shown up before. And so I commit to holding at least 12 town halls my first year in office in every part of the district. We'll also launch a town hall tour on this campaign later this fall. And I'm young. I have the energy and the interest and the passion of public service, and the only way to really know people's challenges and stories is to directly interact with them. Okay, so I'll give you one final question here, and that is, conventional wisdom is that a person within a party doesn't challenge someone who's the House Ways and Means chair. Yeah. But you don't see that as the wisdom that's guiding what you want to do. Yeah, this is less about Congressman Neal and how long he's been there, and more about the challenges that I see each and every day here in Western Massachusetts, the fact that Western Mass continues to fall behind the rest of the state and the rest of the country in economic growth and education and health, issue after issue. And so I started my career back in 2011 when I ran against a fellow Democrat, and it was less about her and more about my vision for the city and the fact that people had quietly given up on Holyoke and resigned themselves to the fact that our best days were behind us. And so I care less about conventional wisdom, and I care more about the people that I represent. Mayor, thank you much for coming by. I appreciate it. Thank you.